Welcome to the Dark Moon, Phase 2, Module 2. How to unlock yourself from repeating patterns. Now, repeating patterns, we're coming from a witch's perspective. So, ancestral, spiritual things that keep happening no matter what you do. Maybe you've been going from bad relationship to bad relationship. Maybe you have been repeating the same old cycle of bad habits. Maybe you've been attracting the same type of person. This is what we call ancestral lines, lineage, or spiritual karma. So this could have been stuff from a past life you didn't finish, and you've had to come back to this life to redo. In witchcraft, we believe that anything that you did or didn't kind of deal with in a past life, when you're reborn, you have to do it, and it's not going to go until you deal with it. So it's no good you saying, oh well, I'll just dismiss that, because it's always going to be here. It's always going to happen. So how do you unlock yourself from that karmic energy, that spiral? Okay, so let me take that for you too. Now these things, these shadows, these karmic energetic hooks, this lineage, this ancestral hooks that you've got that you could not complete last life, obviously, possibly the life before that. We're going to deal with that today together, witch to witch. So first thing, you will know on the dark moon. It'll always come out on the dark moon. Okay, so if you're repeating it, you're going to know it, and you are going to know that you recovered. During that dark moon, you will see that difference between dark moon to dark moon, that evolution that I talked about. And yes, that's reason to celebrate. That's reason to go get a cake or to buy yourself a gift or whatever you want to do. It's a massive, massive ancestral breakage, which is just amazing. So really be good to yourself doing this, because a lot of people find this very hard. So first of all, witness the pattern without shame. Do not blame yourself. Do not try to think what happened in a past life. You're here and now, that's gone. Do not have any shame to that repeated pattern. So whatever it is that's happening, first of all, when does this normally happen? Ask yourself, when this pattern when does it normally happen? Okay? What emotion is triggering it? What are you telling yourself that makes you do it? Could it be around when you're feeling low? Could it be when you're feeling excited? Could it be because you're guilty or something, you've got guilt about it? Okay, it doesn't matter. Write it down, okay? The emotion, okay? What you feel, and also the story behind it. Every emotion has a story, okay? There's always a story behind an emotion, I guarantee you. And this is the pattern. So you need to look at it and don't run away from it. It's come out in the shadow on this dark moon. Now I'm going to take you to identifying the hook, okay? This is a spell of liberation. So once you know the hook, so hooks can be a belief, something that you feel you've got to do, or something you've held yourself to, or something that helps you to come into your comfort zone. It could be your nervous system, sort of that flight or fawn or freeze. That is all hooks that make you react in some way. So write your hook. So for example, I go into fawn when this happens. I go into flight when this happens. I believe I should have to do this because of. This could be connected to a past life. You need to write that down. This is a spell of liberation, okay? When you're writing that hook down, you're looking in the face, you say, I see you and I'm going to deal with you. We're going to release it on this dark moon. So the next thing to do is interrupting the pattern in time. So nature hates a vacuum. Nature has to fill everything. It doesn't like voids. So when you take something away, you've got to fill it with something else, okay? That's nature. That's not you being a fuddy-duddy, okay? That is what you're going to feel. When you remove the shadow, you need to fill it with light. So how do we fill it? Then we don't have to do anything bizarre. Okay, it needs to be a ritual. So I don't mean ritual and spell, I mean a repeated thing. So it could be saying, I'm going to have this boundary and I'm going to constantly put this boundary up. So that's a ritual because you're repeating it. Or it could be coming out of that environment. I'm going to change my environment and I'm going to not go to that place no more. I'm going to go to this place and I'm going to keep doing it. It could be a delay. You could say, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes before I make a decision every single time. 5 minutes. That's the delay. You are filling the void with this actual physical ritual. Though it's emotional, it's still energy you're producing. So you're delaying the reaction to what it is. Okay, so write down what you're going to do. There's some examples that I thought of today. So when you replace the loop, okay, because this is a loop. This is an ancestral loop, a spiritual, energetic, karmic loop that it keeps coming up on this dark moon. So this is what I want you to do, okay, and journal this down. Do the things. It's no good journaling this down. Now you need to do the things. When this shadow comes up, it could be when you go into the fridge and grab that cake. It could be, that's mine. It could be when you kind of go into fawn and give everything you've got to somebody which you shouldn't. It could be when you say yes when you mean no, okay? Give yourself time. This is not a rush. Do not give up. Start on the dark moon today and just keep the ritual. Keep the ritual. So it could be that boundary. It could be changing environment. It could be a statement of identity. So I choose. Instead of saying, okay, I will, or okay, I understand, or oh, sod it, I'll have it. Just say, I choose to give myself 5 minutes before making this decision. I choose not to sacrifice myself, but give with compassion. I choose, okay? So just give yourself that a statement of identity for 5 minutes. I'm pointing to like upper 10 o'clock here. Okay, you will be amazed how much this can change your patterns of energetic, spiritual, ancestral energy, lines, lineage, whatever. Okay, it can break down repeating patterns. Talking from a witchcraft perspective, it's a great thing to do. This is what we should be doing every damn dark moon. And a lot of us witches don't do it because we don't even think about it. We don't talk about it enough. I'm here to talk to you about the old ways. I'm here to talk to you about the things nobody else talks to you about. So don't fight the pattern. Okay, there's no good fighting it. You've got to change it, and you change it, okay, without fighting. You recognize the story. You see the emotion. Every emotion has a story. You then write the hook. Every emotion has a hook and the trigger. And then you find the ritual, which is filling nature's void. Because nature will continue bringing you back to that thing, okay, that pattern. Because not to hurt you, it's just nature works like that. It doesn't have any voids. Everything has energy. There cannot be a space, okay? Nature doesn't work that way. If it can't replace something with light, or replace it with a shadow. So what we're doing is taking the shadow on the dark moon away, because the dark moon is showing it, and we're putting in the light. So you will put in there a different reaction. Even like I said, even something simple as an identity statement, that delay, that environment, whatever it is, even if it doesn't change it straight away, it will chip away at the pattern. And then next dark moon, write this down, this dark moon, and then next dark moon, come and see how much things have changed. It might be a little chip off it, a little petal off it, a little leaf off it, sort of peeling away. And then you repeat this in another way. So you chip, 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 and then without a doubt, within a few months, maybe a year, it's a big something big, you would have released that pattern, and you're not going to repeat it in your next life, and you're going to change your life this life and evolve, and success is yours. Okay, so I hope that's helped you today, and I hope you found that interesting. A great thing to do on the start moon. Let me know, email me, reply to my emails. Let me know what you're trying to break this dark moon. Catch you soon. Witch Good of Your Rose.